Evening, and this is Brian Roley, your favorite toast master. And I am about to, this should be a better video because the audio quality in the last one, when I listened to it, was just not. So we're going to talk about the word of the day and how the grammarian or table topics person might want to put that in the profile picture. So when you go off camera, your profile picture is what you see, this. So there's my profile picture, and what I can do is change that profile picture to the word of the day, but first you have to have taken a snapshot. So you need to make a little image of the word of the day so that you can use it to replace that picture. So here we go. I'm just going to, so step one is to open any text editor, and today I'm going to use Google Docs. We're in Google Docs right now for these instructions. So I'll just go ahead and put the word of the day down here. And I think we had a document like this, so we can get the word of the day is obligation. So I'll just type it here. Generally, I put that in caps just because it's just a little easier to read when it's going to be an image in a minute. So what I mean by blank space, if you type the word of the day and then clear some space around it, means to have a few blank lines. So you have some white space around the word. So you definitely don't want to capture the cursor, but you want to make a nice square around the image. So you're going to draw a box. But the way you draw a box is you have to get a screen capture device, which is called snipping tool in Windows. And the way to turn that on is you hold down your Shift key, hold down your Windows key, type the letter S. And it brings up a snipping tool. At the top of the snipping tool, there's a drop-down menu that says snipping mode. Make sure you've selected rectangle, and then you can, let's see, since you're not seeing I'm not seeing my crosshairs on my screen, so I'm assuming that you're not seeing them either. So what I'm doing is I'm making a nice even square around the word. So let's see, you see that? You see that? Shoot. Oh, I don't have it up over there. We take a look at that. I need to see what you're seeing. So there you go. So there's my word of the day. And what I can do with that is I can prop it to make it a nice tight box, but I think I'm just going to leave it like this. You can almost see the outline of the white. See that little white? That's the square in the word is in. All right, so I'm just going to save this. And when I click the button up here, that little disk icon at the top of my screen here, and you can put it where you want. It goes into screenshots otherwise with a name that doesn't match what we're doing. So I'm just going to put WOTD, and this is July 15th, July 15. Okay, so this was from the agenda of July 15th. So now I know what I'm looking for. If I put that on my desktop, it'll be a whole lot easier to find. So there's the other one I created earlier, but this should turn out okay. So here's saving that. Now I have a word of the day on my desktop, so I can show you that, but I don't need to show you my desktop. So what I need to do is show you how to get it into your profile picture. So if I right click in the middle of my screen, provided I'm logged in, you have to be logged in to Zoom. If you're not logged in, I don't think you'll be able to edit your profile picture. So here's my current profile picture. When I click on change picture to the desktop and I look for WOTD, it's at the bottom here. So if I double click that, it brings the word in, and then you can move it around with this arrow so you can see how it's going to fit. And make it larger and just kind of get it in the center of the rounded off corners of the box there. So make it just big enough so that's nice and clear. And just a little bit like that. Okay, that looks pretty good. So I'm going to keep that. And now when I go down here and turn off my video input, now you can see clearly the word of the day. So that would be in my little square in place of my smiling face. And it makes it easier for someone to remember that's the word of the day and that they should be using it in table topics. And the grammarian can also then take note of who has used the word. So we've done all the steps. I'm going to go back to video. Okay, so where were we? So this is the part here where you right click at the middle of your image and you choose edit profile picture. We change the picture and then we browse as if you don't end up on your desktop. In any case, you saw me go to my desktop and get the picture. And then you pull it into that little box, and then you use the slider tool and the zoom to make it fit. So you can, as you saw, you can move it around when you're in edit mode. After you click save, I don't think you can edit it any further. Maybe you can. Let's go see. This would be kind of cool. I guess I still can. So there you go. And so we put it in the middle of the box like this. Nope, I guess not. Okay, so I think because, yeah. So if it's not completely zoomed in, then you can move it around in the box. I like it right in the center, like this if I can. Try not to cut off the edges of the O or the N. But now we're going to, you know what? I'm just going to make it fit like that. There we go. So kind of a perfectionist, which you don't probably have that much time to do this during a meeting, but there you go. Again, turn off the video. There's the word of the day. And lastly, I would say another thing you can do is rename yourself in the meeting. So if I were the grammarian, maybe I would put grammarian here, and then the word of the day, the creation up here. So if I change that, you'll see my name here at the bottom left of my screen. It says Brian Roldy Grammarian, and obligation is the word of the day. So how you manage your renaming is your business. Make it more obvious with WOTD. You're already the grammarian, so however you want to manage that. But there you go. That's everything I would do if I were managing the grammarian duty. And for the people who are on table topics, I'm sure they like to be reminded of the word of the day. And as soon as someone says the word of the day, so if I turn off my video, as soon as somebody who's doing someone who's speaking in table topics, as soon as they say the word, then I go back to being on camera so they can see that they're making me laugh and smile and I'm making eye contact with them. All right, that's all I have to say. I hope that worked out better than the last time. I'll put it on YouTube and I won't replace it. I'll just create a new YouTube video and share that with you. All right, have a great day. This is Brian Rowley, your favorite Toastmaster, signing off.